welcome to part number 6 of the Sonic Advance 3 Uncontrollable Speed Challenge. Here we are, we're at Cybertrack, which is by far my least favorite level in the game. Why? Well, everything is a bottomless pit, and I mean everything. One wrong move, one wrong jump, and you will be sent into a bottomless pit. The level really isn't that hard, to be perfectly honest, but I just despise the design of it. There should not be this many bottomless pits. And trust me, there are that many bottomless pits. On your first time going through this game, you are going to die so many times. On my first time through this game, I probably died here 30 to 40 times. I just do not like this level. I think it's completely unnecessary to have all of these bottomless pits. I think it's a poor design choice. I really don't think they should have done this. I really think it's unnecessary to have all of these bottomless pits. I just think it's unnecessary. And to be quite honest, this really isn't the hardest zone in the game. I think Chaos Angel is a harder zone, but I just have, I don't want to say nostalgic memories, but I have memories of just, memories of frustration, memories of anger with this level because I kept falling into a bottomless pit over and over again. It just frustrated me. Now during this challenge, this level did take a long time, but it wasn't the hardest thing ever. Cybertrack Act 3 was definitely the level I spent the most time on, and I definitely died there the most too. I probably died there a good 10 to 15 times, somewhere around there. In Act 2, I think I died around the same amount of times, but I just don't know what they were thinking with this level. I don't understand why they put in so many bottomless pits. Was their goal to frustrate the player? Because it worked. It really frustrated me the first time I played it. I just think that this level could have been a little bit better. I don't think that there should be that many bottomless pits. And in Act 1 and 2, there's not that many bottomless pits. It's certainly noticeable, and you probably will fall into some of them. But compared to Act 3, it's nothing compared to Act 3. Now, I honestly think that this level needs some work. I mean, this level is just a mess. In fact, I think all of Cybertrack is a mess. The whole layout of it just feels so random. It's like, with most Sonic levels, with most levels in pretty much any platformer, you go from left to right, sometimes up, but that's the basic movement pattern. But with Cybertrack, you seem to go all over the place. You seem to go right, and then you go up, and then you go left, and you go down, and then up again. It's so erratic, and it's so random. You know, it's kind of hard to keep track of where you're going. It's hard to realize where you are compared to the rest of the level. I kind of feel like I need a map with this level because I don't understand where I'm supposed to be going. Am I supposed to be going left, right, up, down? It's a confusing mess. It shouldn't be like that. This is a platformer, and it's a platformer for kids. It's a bright, colorful adventure. It shouldn't be like this. It should be very simple. You go left to right, and then you can go up if you want to take an alternate route, or go down. And it should be like that. It should not be a complex maze to get through this. I honestly think that this is one of the worst levels in Sonic history. And I'm not just saying that because I had so much trouble with it as a kid. That may be one of the reasons, but I just feel like the design of this level is just so awkward. I don't feel like that this is appropriate for this type of platformer. I really think that this should be more just a left to right thing. It should not be this confusing maze. And in Act 3, we see a lot of these floating platforms, and this is kind of like a puzzle too, because if you don't activate the platforms in the right way, you're pretty much going to die. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't jump on the platforms in the right order, you're gonna die, and it's just... I really think that this level needed some work. I like the theme of it. I like the whole cyber network thing. I think that's pretty cool. But I think the level design is very poor, and I think they really needed to work on this one a little bit longer. Anyways, you face off against Yammark once again. He learns a few different attacks. I think this time he learns a teleporting attack, but it's just the same fight. You hit him 4 times and he'll die. It's very simple. And, that Act 3 took forever. Not really forever, but compared to the rest of the levels in the challenge, it took a lot longer. Anyways, after clearing Act 3, we will unlock Cream, and I absolutely love Cream. A lot of people seem to hate her, but I just think she's a great character, and I love playing as her because you can use cheese to kill everything. It's so much fun to play as Cream. Cream is one of my preferred characters in this game. She's just so much fun. Anyways, here we are at the boss of Cybertrack, and I think that this boss is awesome. This is the one redeeming quality of Cybertrack. Basically, Eggman will shoot out a bunch of just colored balls, and you need to hit them and then deflect them back at Eggman. It's sort of like a, not really like a pinball thing. It's sort of like that game, what's it called, like Breakout, or no, what's the real name, Arkanoid, I think that's what it's called. That's what it feels like to me, and I really do like this boss fight. It's really unique, it's really cool, it's something different than just jumping on Eggman when you get the chance. And when Eggman is near death, he will shoot so many balls at you. It's so chaotic, and it's really interesting. And Tails just constantly dies, and I feel like sometimes he gets in the way too. Sometimes you deflect a ball back at Eggman, and it's going to hit him, but Tails will knock it out of the way. I just wish Tails wasn't here for this boss fight. And this was probably my luckiest run ever. Like, I got so lucky with this run. Normally, this took me like 2 minutes. It was a mess. It really was, but on that run, everything just seemed to go smoothly. Anyways, we're finally done with Cybertrack, the worst level in the game, and we can move on to Chaos Angel, arguably the hardest level in the game. I'll see you in Part 7.